Last day we had seen double column cash book and contra entry. What do you mean by double column cash book? Aparna, what do you mean by double column cash book? Hanna, Sharath, Hadi, Irfan, turn on your video. What do you mean by double column cash book? A cash book?
A cash book which contains column or two columns for amount.
Yes, sir.
On the both the sides.
Okay, both sides of the cash book. A cash book which contains two amount column on both sides of the cash book is known as double column cash book. Then what do you mean by contra entry? What do you mean by contra entry? Anjo, what do you mean by contra entry?
The entries which appear in the both side of the cash book.
Yes, very good. An entry which will appear on both sides of the cash book is known as contra entry. Example of contra entry, Hanna. Example, contra entry. Any example? What?
Deposited into bank.
Yes, cash deposited into bank, then cash withdrawn from bank. So single column cash book over, double column over. Next, petty cash book. Okay. Next we will. So today we will complete petty cash book. Okay. So what do you mean by petty cash book? So means in every business organization, whether it is a small, medium or big, a lot of small payments have been made. Lot of small payments, stationery, traveling expense. So lot of small expenses have been made. So then these payments are repetitive in nature. Suppose if we are recording all this payment in the main cash book, then the main cash book will become too bulky. Okay. So in order to avoid this problem, we will appoint one employee as a petty cashier. Petty cashier. Okay. So then he will post all the petty cash payment, small payments. Means below 200 rupees. All the payments he will make. Then he will give report to the main cashier. One main cashier will be there. He is preparing the cash book, cash account. Okay. Then small payments he will give to another persons that work. Okay. If you are recording all the transaction in that cash book, means it will become too bulky. Okay. So that's why that work it is given to another person. That person is known as petty cashier. Okay. Then we will study what do you mean by petty cash book. So this book is used for recording cash payments which are too small to be paid by checks. Okay, small recording the small transactions. For that purpose, we are preparing petty cash book. Example: cartage, postage, stationery, conveyance. Okay, cartage, transportation expenses, postage, stationery, conveyance. Then it is maintained by the petty cashier. Then he have to work under the control and supervision of the main cashier. Okay. Then one important point, it is maintained under impressed system. Impressed system. Okay. So what do you mean by impressed system? Under this system, a fixed amount is advanced to the petty cashier in the beginning of the period. Sometimes monthly, sometimes weekly, by the main cashier. Suppose the main cashier is giving 2,000 rupees to the petty cashier in the beginning of each month. At the end of the period, the petty cashier is reimbursed, recovered for the exact amount he has spent. So here, impressed amount is 2,000, a fixed amount. That amount is 2,000. So in the beginning of each month, he must have 2,000 rupees. Suppose impressed amount is 2,000. Every month, in the beginning, he must have 2,000. Suppose in this month, in the middle of this month, he spent 1,000 rupees. Otherwise, 1,200 rupees. Then balance 1,200 rupees. Then balance amount will be 200. At the end of each that month, 800. So in that case, the main cashier have to give 1,200. Then it will become 2,000. That is impressed amount, impressed system. Okay, that is impressed system. A fixed amount is advanced. Then at the end of the period, whatever he spent, that amount the main cashier will give to petty cashier. Okay, 2,000 given, out of that only 800 only he spent, means balance 1,200 end. So then main cashier, how much he have to give? 800. So in the beginning, 2,000. Okay, so that is which one? Impressed system. So petty cash book is maintained under impressed system. Okay, a fixed amount is advanced to the petty cashier by the main cashier. Then in the beginning of the period, then at the end, what they will do? A petty cashier is reimbursed. Which amount he will get? For the exact amount he has spent. Means beginning, every time he must have that 2,000. If it is 3,000, 3,000 amount. Suppose he have only 800 in the question, remaining who have to give? Petty cashier have to give. So what is the journal entry? Posting from which one? Petty cash book. When check is issued by the company point of view, think. When a check is issued by the main cashier to petty cashier. When a check is issued by the main cashier to the petty cashier. So what is the journal entry? Petty cash account to bank account. Our cash will go. Our cash will go. So bank credit. Okay. So petty cash account to bank account. Suppose from that if we are meeting all the expenses, entry will be expenses account to petty cash. First, petty cash account to bank account. When a check is issued by the main cashier to the petty cashier, so we are giving, the main cashier is giving cash. So for what purpose? For meeting petty cash expenses. Entry will be petty cash account to bank. If example, if he met all expenses, entry will be expense will be debit, expense account to petty cash. Means this amount, if example 2,000 is there, so that amount will decrease if you are paying expenses. If you met expenses, the petty cash amount will decrease. Okay, first entry, petty cash account to petty cash asset, petty cash account to bank account. Bank amount will go, check is issued, no, so bank amount will go. So as petty cash account to bank account. If all expense met, entry will be expenses account to petty cash. Only two entry, petty cash account to bank, then next expense account to petty cash. Okay, so it is used for recording cash payments which are too small. Next column, how to prepare petty cash book. It is not like which one? Double column cash book. So before preparing, so these are the column. Okay, less number of column. Is it correct? Now I'm going to write amount received, date, particulars, voucher number, total payments, postage, telephone and telegram, conveyance, stationery, miscellaneous expenses. This much column. Okay, suppose in the beginning we said we are following interest amount. So entry will be, if it is a petty cash account, petty cash book. So analytical petty cash book. That is, it is analytical petty cash book. Suppose 2,000 should be there. So what we have to write? Entry will be petty cash account to cash. When a check is issued by the, it is a petty cash book. So up to this debit side, it is credit side. Okay, amount received date, that is debit side, then remaining credit side. Clear? So to petty cash account to cash account or bank account, cash or bank account, 2000. Only one amount we will write here. Next, it is suppose 1st January 2015. Third, stationery. So 3 by entry will be expense account to petty cash book. So petty cash is credit. Expense account to petty cash. First one, petty cash account to cash or bank. So debit. Petty cash book debit side to cash. Second entry, expense account to petty cash. So suppose by stationery 100. So total payment 100. Next, stationery 100. Like that. Means payment will come in total payment also. That respective head also. Clear? Here also, here any head that also will come. Receipt only this one. Which one? Amount received. Payment in total payment also, then the respective head also. Respective head means postage, telephone and telegram, conveyance, stationery, miscellaneous expenses. Clear? So then you have to know that what are the items will include. Which one? Normally what are the items included in postage, telephone and telegram, conveyance, stationery, miscellaneous expenses. Then it will be very easy. Okay. So that you have to write. Now you have to write first postage. So we after total payment we made separate now postage, telephone, telegram, conveyance, stationery, miscellaneous expenses. So these are the expenses included. So you write first postage. First postage, postal expenses, courier services. Right? Then only you will get. Then it will be easy. Postal expenses, courier services, speed post charges, stamps. Next, telephone and telegram, STD call, telephone call, fax charges, conveyance, taxi fare, auto fare, railway fare, bus fare. Next, stationery, paper, pencil, notebook, envelopes, miscellaneous, carriage, office cleaning, T2 office staff, reward to servant, wages, repairs, laundry expenses, loading charges, coolie, etc. So write. Whenever you are writing, you remember the expense also. Read. Then it will become very easy. Postage, telephone and telegram, conveyance, stationery, miscellaneous expenses.
Sir,
Tell. Completed. over Femina completed.
Yes, sir.
Hadi, Hadi,
Yes, sir.
okay. Hannah,
Yes, sir.
okay. So we will start problem. So one thing you have to remember, two entries are there. First entry, when a check is issued by the main cashier to the petty cashier, entry will be petty cash account to bank or cash. Next entry, bank, check is issued. Second entry, expense account to petty cash, expense account to petty cash. So first we will do the second question, okay? Then first one, okay? Only less items. Then one thing you have to remember, we are following impressed system. So we'll start. Then one thing I will tell, analytical heading, analytical petty cash book, analytical petty cash book. Column, amount received, date, particulars, voucher number, total payments, okay, postage, telephone and telegram, conveyance, stationery, miscellaneous expenses. So question is given, record the following transactions during the week ending December 30th, 2014 with a weekly impressed, weekly only we are preparing, impressed amount is 500, impressed amount is 500. So impressed amount it is given, which one? 500 amount it is given. So we'll start. December 1, 12, 14 week impressed amount means balance BD we have to write. Suppose impressed amount it is given 500, down they given opening balance 200, then to balance BD, then remaining amount cash. So here we can write to balance BD. Otherwise you write to check, to cash. To bank accounts 500. Okay, 1st December impressed amount to bank 500. Okay, next 24 stationery, 24 So date 24. So it is a credit item, means entry will be expense accounted to petty cash book. So petty cash book is credit. So credit side by that head, by stationery. By stationery, first we have to write in total payment. First we have to write in total payment. And then next, which head? Which head, Hanna? Which head? This one. It is given, directly given. Which head?
Stationery.
Stationery. Okay. So next, bus fare 25, 12, 14 by bus fare. Amount will be 12. Amount will be 12. So amount will be 12. So which head? Best fare, Femina. Best fare,
For miscellaneous expenses,
conveyance. Okay. Next, 26, 25 cartridge. 25 cartridge by cartridge. Amount 40. Amount 40. Which column? Karthik, which column? Cartridge.
Sir, miscellaneous.
Yes, miscellaneous. Okay. Next, 26 taxi fare by taxi fare. Aparna, taxi fare. Which
Sir,
column?
conveyance.
Yes. Total payment also, conveyance also. Next, 27 by wage, by wages. Amount 90. And at which column? By wages.
Sir, miscellaneous.
Yes, miscellaneous. Miscellaneous 90. Next, 29 by postage. By postage 80. By postage 80. Which column? Postage. Anjo.
Postage.
Postage. Okay. So we wrote every item. Understand? First we wrote impressed amount to balance BD. That is which one? Which side? Debit side. Then all expenses, expense account to petty cash book. Expense account to petty cash book. So in total column also we have to write total column also. Then head also we have to write the amount. So now we have to do the total. We have to do total. Each column, first payment, postage, all column you have to do the total. So total payment, how much? Total payment?
402.
204. 204?
Sir, 402.
Eh?
402.
402. 402. 402, no? Answer? Anjo? Anet?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So 402. Next, each column separate 92, 100. So if you do this total also, that no need to do underline, then we will get 402. Okay. Now we will balance. Now we will balance. We have 500 rupees. So out of that we spend 402. So down you write 30th, 12, 14 by balance C bar D 98 by balance C bar D carry down 98. So 500. Then here also 500. Okay. So balance we got 402. Then debit side we have 500. Total is 500. So 500 minus 402. Okay. Next what we have to write? 2015 to balance BD. To balance BD for balance CD how much? 98. Balance CD 98. Note here by balance CD 98. So balance CD 98. Then opening balance 98 only. So remaining how much is the interest amount? 500 is the interest amount. Okay. So we said we are following. It must be 500. So remaining who will give? The main cashier will give to bank account. To bank account, how much he spent? 402. This is the answer. To balance BD, then to bank account 402. Then it will be 500. Okay. So first we have to find closing balance. Then both sides should be that 500, 500. Then this balance CD will be, it is credit side. This one. So that we will balance BD in debit side we will write 98. Now we have 98 only. So but our interest amount is 500. So to get that, the main cashier have to give 402. How much we spend, that who have to give, that main cashier have to give to petty cashier. This is petty cash book. Any doubts? Balance CD, BD, debit side. Debit side, then difference amount. How much we spend, that amount the main cashier have to give to petty cashier. Any doubts? Then one thing I am telling, suppose you don't know where it will come. Total payment we know, expense, total payment we know, but you have confusion which head. Here there is no rule, specific rule for posting the transaction. So if you don't know anything, then you write in the miscellaneous column. Clear? No rule, special rule. If you don't know, but you don't write every item in miscellaneous column. But okay, so if you don't know any special items are there, then you write in the miscellaneous column. Okay, then we will do the first question. Clear now? Any doubt? Anyone? Hadi, Irfan, any doubt related to petty cash book?
No, sir.
Okay. So first, debit side you have to write the amount, then credit side, then we have to find the total each column. But we have to look total payment only. Then we have to write balance CD, total in both side, then BD, then remaining amount the main cashier will give. Next, first question, analytical petty cash book. So suppose if I can't complete, it means you can do the homework now. Okay. Next, first impressed amount is 2000. Impressed amount is 2000. So date will be 1st January. Okay, 1st January 1/1/14 to bank petty cash account to cash account 2000. Next, paid cartage 1/1/14 by cartage. So first total payment, it is must total payment. Then which column? Aditya, cartage.
Miscellaneous.
Yes, miscellaneous. So if you don't know anything, that miscellaneous. Okay. Next, second STD charges. Second by STD charges. STD charges for total payment 40. Then which column? Anjo, STD.
Telephone and regular.
Yes, telephone. Next, third one, by best fare. Best fare 20. Which column? Hadi, best fare. Conveyance. Next, for refreshment. By refreshment, Aparna, refreshment, where?
Sir, miscellaneous expenses.
Yes, miscellaneous. Next, courier charges. Annette, courier.
Postage.
Okay, postage. Next, 8, refreshment. 50, already one, it is over. Refreshment, same, miscellaneous. Next, 10, by cartage. 35, already we said it is miscellaneous. Next, 15, by taxi fare. Anila, by taxi fare.
Conveyance.
Yes, conveyance. Next, 18, by stationery. 65, and that same column, stationery column. Next, 20, by bus fare. 10, so that also come in conveyance. Next, 22, by fax charges. Aparna, fax charges.
Sir, telephone and telegram.
Telephone and telegram. Next, 22, after that 25, by telegram, by telegram, 30 after that 35, it is column is there. A telephone and a telegram 35. Next 27, postage by postage, 200. So postage column only 200. Next 29, by repairs, by repairs, Atul, repairs.
Sir, miscellaneous.
Yes, repairs miscellaneous. Repairs amount 105. 105. Next 30, by laundry expenses. By laundry expenses. Anjo, laundry expenses.
Miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous. Next 31, by miscellaneous expenses 100, that same 100. Then we will do the total, each column total we will write, then down we will write same date, closing date, by balance CD, by balance CD we will write. Then both 2000 balance CD we will write here. Then next 1 to 14 to balance BD we will write here. Then remaining to bank we will write same date. Okay, first total we will write, each column total, then down balance CD, then both side impressed amount, debit side total, debit side will be more, then balance CD again we have to write, then remaining amount, impressed amount should be 2000, that we have to adjust.
So 1035.
Amount?
Yes. 1035.
1075.
35, sir.
35, 1035. Anyone? 1035. Any other answer? 1035. Karthik?
Sir, 1065.
1065. Any other answer?
1065.
1035. Okay, so 1035. So we will write here 1000, that total only 1035. 1 minute. Total total 1035. 1035 total. Then balance amount will be 2000 minus 1035. So it will be 965. 965. So here 965. Then whatever he spent, that main cashier have to give. Okay. So column total also you have to find. $9,065 balance, 2000 minus 1035, then 2000. Then to balance BD, same amount balance, then remaining amount they have to give. The main cashier have to give to petty cashier. Okay, clear now? Is it easy or tough? Petty? Easy now? Because it is petty cash book now, that's why. Petty. Okay? So next day, we will start a purchase book, sales book, purchase return, sales return. Then our portion will be over. That is very easy. So if you know purchase book, that only other book. Okay? Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you,